Today we have a brand new X5 M60 in our shop for a stealth conversion, and this one's actually finished in Dravit Grey. In this video, we're going to be taking you through the process start to finish of what goes into a stealth conversion, and we're also going to show you what separates a good install from a bad install.
It's not going to look soapy until the film is on there because it's washed it, I prepped it. Nope. No, we're just trying to make sure there's no pre-tag.
Today we have a BMW X5 M60. We just finished a stealth conversion on this beautiful car. This car is finished in Dravit Grey, and as you can see, this car has a lot of gold undertone metallic flake in the paint, and when you put a stealth conversion on it, a lot of people might assume, oh, the stealth is going to take away the sparkle in the paint, but that's actually not the case. With a car like this, what the stealth actually does is it's going to enhance the metallic flake a lot. So a couple and very important things to look for when you are inquiring to get a stealth PPF job done at any shop is making sure that they wrap all of the edges. Because when you're doing a stealth conversion, you're essentially changing the entire finish of the car. And if you leave any edges exposed, you're still going to see that gloss look underneath the stealth paint protection film. So you'll end up seeing a hard line along all of these body lines. But when you wrap all the edges like we do here, it's a seamless install. You can't tell that there's any film on this car. So a couple other key things to highlight when we do a stealth conversion is there's minor things that need to be disassembled, and it's all very dependent on the specific vehicle. But with this car in particular, things that need to be removed is the door handles, because when we lay the entire door, the door is done in one piece. However, if the door handle was still on the car, that means there would need to be a seam behind the door handle if the door handle was still on the car. But here at Tier 1 Autohaus, we emphasize having seamless installs on all of the vehicles that we do. The other thing that needed to be removed off of this vehicle is these little vents here for the same reason. We're not able to tuck behind this vent because it's too tight. So over time, if we tried to tuck underneath, this is going to vibrate just due to typical driving, and it's going to start to pull the film back. The next two pieces on the back of this vehicle that needed to be removed is the badges and these reflectors. Now, when we take off badges, we always give the customer the option to replace the badges because it's not always good to restick them and put them back on the car. And when doing a stealth conversion like we did on this car, it makes the car look a little bit darker, and the customer thought it'd be a good idea to do black badges, and I think it made this car look really sharp. It tied everything all in very nicely together. The next thing we did to this car was we did a ceramic coating on the paint protection film, we did a ceramic coating on the wheels, and we did a ceramic coating on the glass. Now this customer in particular travels back and forth from their homes in 2 different states, and they get a lot of road debris, a lot of bugs, a lot of road grime, etc. And they actually wash their cars themselves. So what this is going to do is make it really easy to maintain the vehicle when washing it themselves. But not only that, the wheels, BMW specifically, the brakes always produce a lot of brake dust. So it's going to make that really easy to maintain. And not only that, given that we live in the harsh Las Vegas desert, the ceramic coating is going to have UV protection on all of the surfaces that we put the ceramic coating on. And the last thing we did on this vehicle was our Xpel XR Plus window tint, rejecting up to 98% of heat and blocking 99% of those harsh UV rays. So on this vehicle, the shades that we did was a 55% on the windshield to keep it optically clear. Then we did a 30% on the 2 fronts to keep it Nevada legal. And then we did a 30% on the back half as well. Now when you apply 30% on top of the BMW's privacy glass, which equals about a 14 to 15%, then you're going to get about a 5% window tint on the shade on the back half of the vehicle. Now, other manufacturers like a Tesla or a Mercedes or a Ford or anybody else, it's usually going to read at about a 20%, but BMWs are slightly different. The last little touch that we did on this car to kind of tie everything together is we tinted these side reflectors here. Now, when we did a stealth conversion, kind of makes the car look a little bit darker. With these reflectors being such bright yellow, tinting them made it all tie together really nice. Now, if you're thinking about doing a stealth conversion on your vehicle, or any PPF for that matter, feel free to contact us. We'll do an in-shop experience. We'll take you through a tour. We'll show you the various different projects that we're working on. At any given time, we usually have a stealth PPF job in progress, but for that matter, we always have gloss paint protection film jobs in the works. So if you're curious about what that's going to look like, we can take you through. We can show you what your vehicle could end up looking like. So feel free to give us a call at 725-525-9066 or send us an email at info@tier1autohaus.com. We look forward to seeing you.